Hello everyone, let's take a look at maximize number of nice divisors. So it's the last question in the weekly contest, and it's a bit related to math. Okay, let's take a look at this problem. So if you haven't read this problem, you can take some time to read. Let's take a look at the first example. Prime factors is 5. Prime factor is 5 means like we can have 5 prime factors, for example, 2 to 2, 5, 5. Then there are 6 nice divisors. Why there are 6? We can imagine that we need to pick at least one of the 2, and we need to pick at least one of the 5. There are 3 ways to pick 2. We can pick 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, or we can pick 1, 5, 2, 5. So 3 ways to pick 2, 2 ways to pick 5. So the final combination is 3 multiplied 2. Okay. So for 8, we know the best choice is 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 5, which means we have one group of 2 and the 2 group of 3. Since 3 occurs 3 times, 5 occurs 3 times, so we have 2 group of 3. And the final answer is 2 multiply 3 multiply 3. And for 18, we know the best choice is like we have 6 group of 3. So the final answer is 3 to 6, which is 729. So you may have noticed that the best practice is like a little bit greedy. We need to pick 3 as much as possible. But there's one exception, like for 4. For 4, we cannot pick like if we choose 2, 2, 2, 3, then the answer is 3 multiply 1, which is 3. If we choose like 2, 2, 3, 3, the answer is 2 multiply 2, which is 4. So 4 is the exception. So one of the questions we need to decide, we need to solve this, we need to decide group of 2 and group of 3. So we try to pick 3 as much as possible. So groups of 3 is initialized as prime factors divided by 3. And group of 2 is initialized to 0. And we have the remaining number. For example, if prime factors is 7, remaining number is 7 minus 2 multiply 3, which is 1. So we know for 7, we should do like 2 to 3. So in this case, remaining is 1. Since we are using 1 more 3, so groups of 3 need to decrease by 1. And we set group of 2 to 2. Else, if remaining is 2, then we know group of 2 is 1. Okay, now so far so good. Now we have groups of 2 and group of 3. We can just for loop groups of 3, then we multiply 3 each time. Then we for loop groups of 2, then we multiply by 2. Yeah, the answer is correct, but it will TLE since prime factors can be very large. So we need to speed things a little bit up. So we can group, for example, 1003 like in a group. Here I take limit as square root of prime factors. Let's assume prime factors is 1 million, then limit is 1000. So here I will get the answer of like 3 to the 1000. So I have temp here. Then next I will consume 1003 like once. So it speeds things up. Every time I will consume 1003. At last, there maybe still remain some 3s, maybe 503 or 203. Then we just use one more while loop to process the remaining groups of 3. Okay, at last, since group of 2 is 1 or 2 or 0, so we just for loop group of 2. Okay, that's the answer. See you next time.